clients come to me in immense pain, all kinds of pain, and it doesn't matter if that pain's from limiting beliefs or a broken leg. They need to be fixed. All therapists, bar none, want to help people, but they have this very weird belief. Therapy is about building a relationship with your therapist, build up lots of trust. And when you build up the trust, now you can start to get better. Well, I went into anaphylactic shock once in New York. It was very unexpected, and I got rushed off in an ambulance. I didn't need to build any trust with that doctor. It was just like, get me out of this. I can't breathe. My mouth's out here. I don't need any trust. Just make me better.
And do you think then that people that have this years of therapy, it's just because society has said that's what's required, that people get kind of seduced and sucked into that long-term therapy treatment?
I mean, it's a belief, isn't it? There's no other healing modality in the world that says turn up every week with your pain and we'll discuss it. If you have raging toothache, you don't discuss it, you get fixed. If you have a broken leg or heart problems, you don't discuss it. You may have a brief discussion about the treatment plan. And so when people are in pain, and it may be emotional pain, I've got pain of depression, or I have anxiety, or I can't find love, that's causing me pain. I lack confidence, that's causing me pain. That's no different to having the pain of having panic attacks. And you want someone to fix your pain. And so clients come to me in immense pain, all kinds of pain. And it doesn't matter if that pain's from limiting beliefs or a broken leg. They need to be fixed. And I love all therapists. All therapists, bar none, want to help people, but they have this very weird belief. Therapy is about building a relationship with your therapist, build up lots of trust. And when you build up the trust, now you can start to get better. Well, I went into anaphylactic shock once in New York. It was very unexpected, and I got rushed off in an ambulance. I didn't need to build any trust with that doctor. It was just like, get me out of this. I can't breathe. My mouth's out here. I don't need any trust. Just make me better. And so I try to base my therapy on trust is lovely, but people want to get better fast. We live in such a fast world now that we just don't have time to turn up every Wednesday at 4 and talk about our pain. That involves a long commute. It involves a lot of money. It involves time off work and having to pay for childcare. And then there's some new studies called HEBS that have shown something I've always known, which is when you begin any therapy, of course you feel good. Someone's listening to you, you feel important, but long term, turning up every week and discussing the same thing actually starts to have the reverse effect, because you're talking about something and you're opening that wound over and over again. So it's just my passion to, Einstein said, simplify, simplify, simplify. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to simplify therapy. And I did. And I'm very pleased that I did.
How did it come about for you, and how long ago was it? And did you kind of have some epiphany moment, or was it born from frustration? Where did the whole RTT idea come from?
That's such a good question. So initially I was going to be a child psychologist. I was very young, I think 21, and I realized that that's a tough job when you're 21, because you have 3 patients, mom, dad, and the child. Parents are often divorced, and you're working with 3 people all on a different page. And so I abandoned that and I went to LA, and I ended up teaching aerobics for Jane Fonda, which was tremendous fun in the 80s. But that was my first epiphany, because every 3rd woman in my class was anorexic, bulimic, exercise compulsive, or had body dysmorphia, and quite a few men too. And I remember thinking, gosh, this is a mental illness, and you can't cure anorexia with aerobics or weighing food, because both anorexia and bulimia come from this belief, I'm not enough and I need more food, so I've got bulimia, or I need to be more thin, so I've got anorexia. And I studied hypnotherapy to change the thinking, because what a lot of therapy does is let's change the behavior. You're terrified of mice, so let's draw a mouse and desensitize you to a mouse, when really you need to find out why. No babies are scared of mice. In fact, they probably find them fascinating. Babies will pick up a spider and put it straight in their mouth if you let them. And so I studied psychology more and understood a truth that we're not told. We only have two fears. We're born with two fears: the fear of falling, especially backwards, and the fear of loud noises. There are no other fears. Babies will walk straight out of an upper window, shove their hands in an electric socket. They don't say, "Oh, don't look at me naked. I've got fat thighs and I haven't got any teeth and I've got milk spot." And then all my other epiphanies came from my own clients who go, "Wow, when I came in last week and you did that one thing, that was just amazing." They'd say, "I've been in therapy for 10 years and you got me in 5 minutes." So I was always collating what worked with real clients in real time, what turned them around, and what was transformational. And I took all of that information and created our TT. And one of the things that was a real epiphany was I worked with thousands and thousands of drug addicts, alcoholics, gambling addicts. They all said the same thing: "But I'm not enough. I need more alcohol. I need more cake. I need more praise. I need more drugs. I need more to feel good." And I began to realize that the common denominator for almost all of my clients' issues was, oh, they don't feel enough. And then I started to not only treat that, but to teach all other therapists, look, if you treat not enoughness in your clients, you'll cure all their issues, not one. It's a bit like peeling away the layers of an onion. I'm a compulsive shopper, I'm a kleptomaniac, I'm a compulsive eater, I'm very needy. But when I get to the core, it's just that you don't feel enough, which is actually very easy to fix because no baby's born thinking I'm not enough. We learn that. We learn it from parents, we learn it from school.
So just explain to me in a bit more detail. You came up with this idea, this concept, and then you introduced it. Obviously, you had to try it on a few different people and a few different scenarios. How much kind of tinkering with it did you have to do before you perfected it? And over what period of time was that?
Not much at all. I remember many years ago, I was working on a television show in America, and another TV show company said, we've got this really, oh my God, this celebrity who's just, it's so difficult. It's costing $10,000 a minute to film this show, and he's an addict and he keeps disappearing. And they said, can you go to his house and work your magic? You seem to be able to deal with these crazy celebrities, because I understand where they come from. Talented people are often incredibly sensitive. Although we see the damage, if you peel it, that is a super sensitive person who's also very suggestible. Here's the truth. If you're creative, you're suggestible. You can say to Anthony Hopkins, "Hey, Anthony, can you play a terrifying psychopath?" Yeah, because I can see that in my head. I can create it. I'm suggestible. You see, when you're that suggestible, when you're Britney Spears and you're that, oh, you don't look right, you're not thin enough, you're not right enough, you're not good enough. They take that in and believe it. Look at Heath Ledger. Beautiful, talented, but so many people who are talented have this self-destructive belief that I'm not enough. And so it didn't take me long at all to work it out. And what helped me was that people would say, no, I'm not enough because I don't have any money. I'm not enough because I live in a shared apartment. I don't even have a car. Look, I've got these fat legs, this double chin. I wear clothes from, bargain basement stores. But then I'd work with billionaires living on yachts in Miami or indeed in Dubai, and they go, yeah, not enough. I know I've got all of this and I've got everything, but I need more. I keep building more houses, buying more yachts, having a different partner, because I just don't feel enough. And so that was my teachers, that you can have everything, but if you don't have enoughness, you don't have anything.
Well, there you go. Another awesome interview, another incredible guest. Loved every minute of that one. Guys, if you want to see other episodes of this podcast, click here. There's other episodes for you to go and consume. But if you want to be my friend, okay, then you can do me a big favor. Click on that box there, because if you click there, you can subscribe to my podcast and every single episode will come directly to you. And I promise you, it's worth it. So click there. Go on, do it now. Enjoy your day. No, don't enjoy your day. Click there now quickly, and I'll see you soon.